Imagine a space where ideas move, conversations flow, and everyday work comes alive. Welcome to Office Square, where we empower businesses to thrive. In our latest episode of Mavericks, we sit down with Priyanka Jha from Kar Pragati, a company that's revolutionizing India's logistics landscape with electric vehicles. Kar Pragati is redefining last mile delivery through an electric first, technology driven ecosystem. And this conversation unfolds right here at Office Square, where our clients don't just work, they thrive. From focused meetings and quiet cabins with a view to coffee breaks, quick calls, and team connecting beyond their desks. Join us as we explore the innovative world of Kar Pragati and the future of logistics in India. Hi Priyanka.
Hi, Purushi.
We're glad that you're here with us. Let's start with you and your journey in the EV world.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you. Yes, let's start that. So basically, I worked in IT industry for 22 years
Oh my God.
with international clients, domestic clients, and around across more than 5,000 lives I have touched so far in my experience. So one day I thought that it's a very routine, like 11 o'clock you go, do some codes, and in confined spaces you work. And it was not giving me the kick of my life, or I was not able to find the ikigai of my life. So I thought, let me pick up some problems of India, which I try to resolve little bit whatever I can in my lifespan and create an impact to the lives of the people. And two problems which I identified was youth unemployment for India and the pollution level which you are seeing. So then I thought, what could be an industry which combines the both? And in around 2013-15, I was constantly hearing news on EV policies, government support for that, charging infrastructure. So I thought maybe EV is upcoming in India. And my husband, Mr. Vikas Mishra, who is also a CEO and founder of Moving, which is into last mile delivery logistics, also foresee that EV gonna come very soon. So he opened up the company, and then obviously now I have 6 months open. So basically my company name is Kar Pragati Technologies, which means Kar, Karm, Karo, and Pragati is progress. So what I'm trying to say, progress through action. And in this I'm focusing on gig workers. So gig economy is like temporary flexible workers. These are migrant workers of UP, Bihar, who come and try to get 30,000, 40,000 monthly salary jobs by placing them in quick commerce company like Blinkit, Zepto, Rapido, and they can earn from day one. Not much education is required, like you are grade 10, 12, and you can get the job. So that's where I solved the problem. So by giving them electric vehicle, they can do a delivery executive role. So by placing them in Zepto, Blinkit, Rapido, I'm giving them employment, and I'm reducing the pollution of India by giving them electric vehicle.
Wow, that's remarkable.
Yeah.
So, Priyanka, who has been your biggest influence or mentor in your professional journey?
I would say obviously all the people, all the mentors who touched my life and what I am today because of them in my professional journey. There were many, like 4-5 key people. But the real influencer in my life is my husband, which I already told, Vikas Mishra, founder and CEO of Moving. Is because generally you say that behind a successful man, there is a woman.
Yeah.
But in my case, it's other way around. Sometimes I will doubt myself and he'll say, you too can do anything. You can even go to Mars if people will not go, like that. So that much of confidence he has. He thinks that I manage the house, the kids, and the professional life very balanced. At the same time, the relationship. So I'm very lucky. He's the true influencer. Now, how he became my mentor and influencer, there's a little story. 2015, we moved from Bangalore to Gurgaon.
Okay.
And we noticed we got our school kids onboarded to the school, IB board school, and in the morning when we went to drop, and this was November, December, and we saw our kids to wear the mask, and that's where we both were very upset that what life we are giving them, so much of pollution here in NCR, and that's where the triggering point started coming. How can we, if our kids gonna live this kind of life, what we can do to reduce the pollution? And that's where in our brains it was going that we've achieved so much in life, now let's go back and contribute back to the society. And that's where the EV in our brain got born.
Such a great initiative. So, my next question is, in simple terms, what makes Kar Pragati EV first model so unique?
I think Kar Pragati is very different from a company who is just giving vehicle. We are putting riders, the delivery executive, at first place. The thought is, so if rider is migrating from UP and coming to me for a job, obviously he'll not have shelter, not money. So Kar Pragati Hub will will give them home, will give them food, everything for free. Then we give them EV vehicles so that they can earn. We'll deploy them on Blinkit, Zepto, quick commerce companies so that they can earn. And once they become comfortable that they can pay me rent and all, then shared rent basis, they pay or they stay with me or work with my team. That's one thing. Then if the rider says, ma'am, we need to, like the way you put petrol in your vehicles, in EV, you can put batteries and then drive few kilometers, 50, 70 kilometers for high speed. And then you swap at the stations and you put again next battery and move on. So there is no long queue and anything. So we have partnered with battery manufacturing OEMs, vehicle manufacturing OEMs. Then riders said that we need license to work on those vehicles. So we have partnered with license. So basically what all comes in the journey of that rider and the problems he goes through. Sometimes they don't even have 500 to take medicine and all. So I give advances to them. So everything around Kar Pragati is, and also I don't want them to become riders in their next generation. So I'm training them in tech. So most of my managers, hub operational managers, are the riders who met me at my campaign 6 months back. And because of their performances, now they can operate Excel, they can operate laptop, they can go to Google Meet Teams and talk to all the customers. So I have done Kar Pragati in their life and I want to change.
Wow, that's
life.
really, really amazing. Now, coming to the next question, what is the biggest mindset shift, that India needs to adopt EV logistic at the scale?
I think in India, we think EV is very costly. It's a luxurious thing. That's where people don't go and buy it for. I think our mindset for Indian people has to be changed from consumption to conservation. We should think that what life we want to give to the next generation. By getting into the EV vehicles, by buying them, we are thinking at first the price, but at longer term, you're saving the energy. You're creating a greener and cleaner India, which Mr. Modi ji also said. And also at long term, there will be lower running cost, which you'll calculate. So in a way, by getting into the EV vehicles, you are creating a sustainable solution, cleaner solution, scalable solution.
This is actually the need of an hour, to be very honest.
Yes.
Okay, so my next question is, what is the biggest factor that made you choose Office Square?
I will be very honest. So I explored many options and this was my first startup, and I wanted that a place where I could easily go and come back to the home to take care of my kids, a place where my team can come and collaborate in a silent environment, and the ethics should be world class. Technology, team, the vibe, positive energy. So when I came to Office Square, the moment you enter the office, the front desk people, whether it's the staff or whether whosoever is sitting, there is a beautiful good morning which they say. So even if the moment you enter, you forget your sadness. Then you enter your room, and the room which has been given to me, specifically, I feel I am blessed. There is a meditation corner there. So, and you guys have written there that mistakes are proof that you are trying. And I read that. If we do it, I tell my team. And you have said forward together. This is the message I give to my team. Then you have said in one of the boards, step by step, day by day. These are kind of things I show them, I motivate them. At our hubs, there is a lot of hustle. Public is there. A lot of riders tell their operational issues and constant, like you'll see every time 500 people standing. But then when they have to work in peaceful environment, collaborate, they come to office. Okay, we have to take out the salaries of rider. We need calculation, ma'am. Can we come to Office Square? So they come, and Friday snack, 4 p.m. is famous in my hub that we'll get in Office Square. So the training session, we keep it that time so that they can have snacks sponsored by Office Square.
That's so amazing. I'm really glad to know, your experience. So Priyanka, if you had to describe Office Square to another founder, so what's the first line you'd say?
I will say go for it. Don't even think second option, because Office Square create experiences, create collaborative opportunity, like-minded people, startups, sparks ideas, and aesthetic-wise, high class, like world class. And then the vibes, the energy, the team, the support, everything is so good that you don't feel it's an office, it's my personal home.
Wow, I'm literally getting goosebumps. Your words really
It
made
really matters, because you people connect with emotions. You don't think that this is just a workspace we have given to somebody, which is a very traditional approach. So you've come a long way.
So Priyanka, let's do a quick rapid fire round with you, and you're supposed to answer with a yes or a no.
We'll do that.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Is work-life balance overrated?
Yes, I feel so.
Can workspace design boost performance?
Absolutely, yes.
Do you think AI will replace some jobs?
Some repetitive jobs, yes.
Do you still get nervous before big decisions?
No.
Have you learned more from failures and success?
Yes.
Do you enjoy working under pressure?
No.
Do you judge people by how they work?
Yes, to some extent.
Will offices always exist even with the remote work?
Yes.
Is Office Square your productivity booster?
Absolutely, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for your time, and it was pleasure, talking to you. And I'm hoping to catch up soon with you and with some more conversations over a coffee. Thank you so much.
I would also like to personally thank for giving me this opportunity to share the podcast with the Office Square crew. So thank you so much.